EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for May 1st, 2020. We ended the month of April on a very wet note, and a lot of people are going to be thinking that good riddance finally with this month and get it out of here. It's been so cold and so wet for the entire month of April, and it ended with a bang yesterday, especially in Central PA. Central PA had some very decent rain amounts between 2 and 3 inches in many areas along the Susquehanna River Valley. Further east, where we expected it closer to be in the along the Delaware River, it wasn't nearly as bad. We had generally either side of an inch of rain for many of those areas, but not nearly as bad as originally thought to be in that area. So front got slowed up as it moved eastward. We knew that. It slowed up far enough that Central PA was getting into those heavier bands for longer periods of time, and that's why we had the heavier rains there. But that is finally moving away. In its wake, we have the combination of upper level low and surface low. This is actually part of the secondary low that was forming yesterday along the boundary, and that is going to be still sitting here just northeast of New York City this morning. And there could be a few wraparound showers, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm this afternoon in spots. But I don't think this is going to be the coverage of this is going to be as great as it looked like it was going to be a few days ago. And the global models are still suggesting that you're going to have these areas here still under the influence of those showers today, wrapping around that area low pressure. But the NAM is suggesting that the global models are overplaying that idea a little bit. And as we get over to the NAM and take a look at it, here's looking at 10 o'clock this morning. Maybe an area gets this quick spotty shower here, but it looks like once you get around noon here, there's a little bit of shower activity popping up. This is just intermittent popping up stuff, pop-up stuff, and quick showers here, okay? And this is at noon, but look what happens in the early afternoon. It kind of just disappears and goes away. All right, and maybe later in the day, here towards dinner time, you get something popping over northeast PA. So it's showing these little pop-ups, more like instability pop-ups, but they're not really that big of a deal. And the second part of this is we will be cloudy, of course, around that noon hour. This is actually looking at 11 a.m. And you see they're cloudy or mostly cloudy, some peaks of sun. But look what happens in the afternoon. Oh boy, we got to get some sun coming out here. All right, so this might be pretty good today. It won't be as bad as originally thought. And this is early afternoon on Friday, and now later in the day we have some instability showers moving through in northeast PA. You get those clouds moving back in, but a lot of the places might get some sun here in several hours with the sun, at least intermittently today, not constant. So we're going to still call it mostly cloudy. We're more clouds than sun. That means it doesn't mean you can't see sun, of course. But I do think the sun comes out today for many areas, and you could have that risk. There's a risk of a pop-up shower pretty much at any time today, but I think mostly favor the afternoon hours between 12 and 6 or 7 o'clock, okay? And they're going to be hit or miss, all right? I don't think it's going to be as dramatic in coverage as the global models are suggesting, all right? So we're going to go with a notion that is going to be less. Just if it ends up more, or your specific town just happens to get dumped on by back-to-back showers or something, and you're going to think it was a deluge. You might have a different perception, but looking at the area as a whole, broadly, I think we're going to be okay today. Not too bad, just a few pop-up showers. This pulls away, and Saturday is going to be a very nice day. We're going to have temperatures that are going to get up near the 70-degree mark, upper 60s, near 70 for highs here on Saturday, partly cloudy. And then overnight, we have this very weak disturbance moving through. Might bring a few showers. This is not a real big deal. You see that right there? And it's mainly midnight to about 6 a.m. window for that to move through. And actually the NAM does have this for that time period as well. Here's looking at Saturday night again. After midnight, here actually this is midnight right here. Little light showers moving through up till about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And then that's out of here. All right. So by the time you get to Sunday morning, any morning clouds giving way to sun. As clouds decrease, you have some sun, and then they're going to increase again in the afternoon because we have another system that's going to be on its heels. That's this one back here. I do think, on most guidance anyway, it's suggesting that it's just an increase in clouds, and that any rain with it is associated with it would hold off until the evening. There is some guidance that's bringing this in a little bit earlier though, so it might actually be late afternoon on Sunday, where you get most of the day dry, and then at the very tail end, you might get a shower sneak in here early. So we'll see. We'll watch the timing of this for Sunday, but right now, there's a chance that it gets in here at late afternoon, but more likely it's going to be evening and overnight with these scattered showers. And then it looks like Monday morning, once we get to Monday morning, we are okay. That is going to be warm, both Saturday and Sunday. Very warm, actually, by the time we get to Sunday. Monday, once this goes through, this system here, we will be cooler, but still not bad. Mid-60s for highs here on Monday. Now, after that point, we do get cooler for a couple days. This is going to be Tuesday. Tuesday is a partly cloudy day, but we're going to be a little bit cooler, closer to the 60-degree mark. Same thing here for Wednesday. We have a system pushing up to our south. See that trough coming in here a little bit? That trough is going to... Oops, sorry, went too far. That trough is digging down a little bit, so you might be stuck in the upper 50s to near 60 for highs here on Wednesday. A little disturbance off to our south might result in some more clouds than sun further south, but I really don't think there's any precipitation to deal with here either. And then partly cloudy on Thursday and again here on Friday. So it looks like we're going to have a dry week next week, or mostly dry. Not completely, but we're going to have a mostly dry week. And we have a little bit of chance of shower Saturday night. Obviously, pop-up shower today, here and there. And then you'll have a chance on Saturday night between 12 and 6 a.m. And then Sunday late afternoon, evening, onward through late night. You have more showers coming in with another cold front. And then after that, it doesn't look like we're dealing with anything as of right now. So keep your fingers crossed. If you're sick, tired of the rain, it is going to get cooler next week a little bit. Not cold, but cooler. And cooler than it should be. But not overall, not too bad. If it's partly cloudy and 60, is that really that bad? No, not really. Okay. So as long as it's dry, I think we have a chance to dry out next week a little bit. It might be a little bit better for those of us that are stuck at home. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for May 1st, 2020. Have a great Friday.